Stop buying ink. Seriously. If you're running a small business, selling on Etsy, or even just organizing your pantry like a normal human being, thermal label printers will change the way you work. They use heat instead of ink, so the running cost is basically zero. I've gone through the 7 best options you can get right now, and I'm going to help you figure out which one actually fits your life. All the links are down in the description. Let's get into it. The Niimbot B1 is not your typical label printer, and that's exactly why it's here. This is a palm-sized, battery-powered little machine that connects to your phone over Bluetooth and lets you design and print labels from anywhere. What sets it apart is the RFID chip embedded in every label roll. Pop a new roll in, and the printer instantly knows the size, the material, even how many labels are left. Zero calibration, zero wasted labels. The companion app lets you import spreadsheets for batch printing, so if you need 200 unique price tags for a craft fair, you can knock that out in minutes. Now, the B1 only works with Niimbot's own label rolls, so you won't be grabbing cheap generics off the shelf. But those proprietary rolls are genuinely impressive, they're waterproof, oil-resistant, and they don't smudge or peel. The B1 Pro version pushes the resolution to 300 dpi, which means you can print logos that look razor-sharp on a 2-inch label. Picture this. You run a small bakery and you want custom stickers for every box of cookies you sell, with your logo, flavor name, and a little decorative border. The Niimbot B1 does all of that from your phone while you're waiting for the next batch to come out of the oven. Honestly, this thing is a blast to use. Alright, custom stickers are great, but what if you've got 40 packages sitting on your kitchen table that need to ship today? That's a completely different world, and the Jadens Bluetooth thermal printer was built for exactly that. This one cranks out full 4x6 shipping labels at about 1 label per second, and you can print straight from the eBay or Etsy app on your phone. Unlike the Niimbot, the Jadens is an open format printer, meaning it works with any brand of thermal labels, rolls, or fanfold, whatever's cheapest. That flexibility alone saves a ton of money over time. One thing to know is that Mac desktop users will need to connect via USB since the Bluetooth drivers haven't caught up yet, though on Windows, Android, and iPhone everything runs wirelessly. It also handles labels as narrow as 1.5 inches, so custom barcodes and QR codes are fair game too. For a first thermal printer on a budget, this is genuinely hard to beat. Now here's where things get interesting. If you care about what your labels actually look like, and I mean really look like, the Munbyn RealWriter RW403B is on another level. This printer has a dedicated DAC chip that auto-calibrates in real time based on the material you're feeding it. Transparent labels, holographic stickers, matte paper, it adjusts on the fly and hits a 99.8% alignment accuracy. Where the Jadens gives you solid, reliable prints, the Munbyn adds 8-level grayscale that makes logos and QR codes noticeably sharper and more detailed. And here's the part that sold me, this thing is whisper quiet. 60 decibels. That's quieter than your fingers hitting a keyboard. Imagine you're building a boutique skincare line out of your apartment and you need sleek, transparent labels that look like they belong on a department store shelf. You load a roll of clear sticker paper, hit print, and every single label comes out perfectly centered with a crisp, professional finish. The Munbyn sits in the mid-range tier, but with a lifespan rated for nearly 1 million labels and a 2-year warranty backing it up, this is an investment that keeps paying off. Okay, wait, before I move on, have you thought about how much you're spending on shipping rates themselves? Because this next printer might save you more money than all the others combined. The Rollo Wireless X1040 is what serious e-commerce sellers call the gold standard, and the reason goes way beyond printing labels. It's Apple AirPrint certified, so on an iPhone or iPad, you just connect to Wi-Fi and print. No drivers, no software installation, nothing. Dual-band Wi-Fi on both 2.4 and 5 GHz keeps the connection stable even in a warehouse full of devices. But the real star is the Rollo Ship Manager, a cloud-based tool that compares shipping rates across carriers and unlocks commercial-level USPS and UPS discounts. We're talking up to 90% off retail pricing. Where the Munbyn wins on print finesse and silence, the Rollo wins on ecosystem and workflow speed. It sits at the premium end, sure. But if you're moving 50 to 500 orders a day, those shipping discounts alone can cover the cost of the printer in weeks. I know a couple running an Etsy shop out of their garage who switched to the X1040 and told me it cut their fulfillment time in half. The shipping savings paid for the printer before month 2. If that level of volume sounds like overkill for your situation, let me point you somewhere friendlier. The Nelko PL70E Bluetooth is designed for people who want thermal printing to just work. No learning curve, no headaches. Bluetooth 5.0 holds a stable connection from up to 30 feet away, and the setup app literally walks you through your first print step by step. One feature that's surprisingly rare in this price range is native Chrome OS support, so Chromebook users finally have a reliable option. The box even includes 50 sample labels, meaning you can start printing the second you open it. The Nelko Print app comes loaded with over 5,000 icons and templates, so you can design thank you stickers and branding labels even if your graphic design skills are, let's say, abstract at best. Compared to the Rollo X1038, the Nelko trades heavy-duty build quality for portability and ease of use, which is the right call if you're shipping 5 to 15 packages a week from the couch. And speaking of the Rollo X1038, this is the printer you buy when you want something that will still be working perfectly 5 years from now. The Rollo USB X1038 skips wireless entirely and goes all in on a wired USB connection that never drops, never lags, never needs troubleshooting. People use these things daily for years without a single malfunction. The automatic label detection is a nice touch too. Feed the first label in, and the printer identifies the size and retracts to the exact starting position so nothing gets wasted. Cheaper printers love to chew through 2 or 3 labels every time you swap a roll, so that zero-waste system adds up fast. Like its wireless sibling, the X1038 accepts any brand of labels, keeping your long-term costs as low as possible. It delivers the same commercial-grade speed and print quality as the X1040 while sitting a full tier below in price. If your packing station lives on a desk with a dedicated computer, this is the most reliable tool you'll put on it. The last spot goes to the Westinghouse WHTP203E, and it solves a problem none of the others even try to address. This is one of the only desktop thermal printers with a built-in Ethernet port. Plug it into your router and everyone on the network can print to it. No print server required, no pairing issues, no fighting over who gets Bluetooth access. It also speaks ZPL, the same programming language used by industrial Zebra printers, so if your warehouse software was designed for Zebra hardware, the Westinghouse slides right in at a fraction of the cost. It handles labels up to 4.6 inches wide, which makes it one of the few desktop models that can print oversized international shipping manifests. Mobile printing isn't in the cards here, but for a shared office or a multi-person fulfillment team, nothing else on this list comes close. So here's the quick breakdown. For portable labeling, home organization, or custom product tags, grab the Niimbot B1. If you need affordable 4x6 shipping from your phone, the Jadens is your entry point. When print quality and dead silent operation are the priority, go with the Munbyn RealWriter. For the ultimate wireless shipping setup with built-in carrier discounts, the Rollo X1040 is the one to beat. Just starting out with a side hustle and want something foolproof? The Nelko PL70E. Need a wired packing station that will outlast everything else on your desk? Rollo USB X1038. And if multiple people need to print from different computers, the Westinghouse with Ethernet has that covered. All the links are in the description. Hit subscribe if this saved you some research, and I'll catch you in the next one.